At 6, safety violations. State officials present their findings on the Indiana State Fair stage collapse. Good evening, I'm Heather Herring.
And I'm Mark Mellinger. Last August, strong winds blew down the grandstand during a Sugarland concert at the State Fair.
7 people died, 58 were injured. And this morning, the Indiana Occupational Safety and Health Administration handed out fines to 3 organizations. News Channel 15's Adam Widener has the story from Indianapolis.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been 6 months since the tragic State Fair stage collapse. But this morning behind me at the State House, IOSHA released its findings and 3 organizations were found to have safety violations.
At the conclusion of our 6-month investigation, we have issued 3 safety orders.
3 organizations, 7 safety violations, 1 tragic stage collapse. IOSHA found Mid-America Sound Corporation, which owned and erected the temporary load-bearing roof structure, had the most serious violations, including failure to develop and implement an operations management plan. They didn't provide cross-bracing for the roof or consider the soil conditions, and they didn't have engineering calculations and test results for the structure. Their total penalty for the violation is $63,000 in fines. Indiana State Fair Commission was cited with a serious violation and fined $6,300.
The State Fair Commission believed that they had more time than they actually had based on weather conditions and were slow to make appropriate decisions.
Finally, IOSHA found the Local 30 of the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees didn't consider soil conditions when placing cable anchor points for the grandstand, didn't provide fall protection for employees, and did not assess the protective equipment required when putting up the roof and grandstand. It was fined $11,500 and is expected to dispute the findings. The Indiana Department of Labor says its citations don't mean it's blaming these organizations for the tragedy.
While we did issue significant violations and abatement suggestions, nothing we cited should be used as a conclusion that the failure to have done something caused the roof collapse.
Now, Sugarland was not cited for any safety violations because they weren't the ones that actually put up the equipment that they brought into town here. As for the fines, officials here say that no amount of money would be able to bring retribution for the victims and the victims' families of this tragic event. We're in Indianapolis. Adam Widener, News Channel 15.